I hear the birds, so that means that's woke, not Horatio.
I was just going to say, Mohammed, you need to calm down a little bit, okay? You need to just listen a little bit, okay? You're telling us that all this is true, and you're not giving us a shred of evidence, and you're claiming that your claims are evidence, and it just doesn't logically follow. All religions do not lead to the same God, and there is no de facto truth that you can demonstrate that every religion has a prophet, and that somehow proves God. Okay? And I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe another voice explaining it will help.
Okay, brother, maybe you're right.
Okay. So we're when it comes to belief, okay, we believe that we become convinced of things. We don't hear stories and then make a choice of whether it's true or not and whether we're going to follow it or not. We take a more evidence-based approach to life, which is why we call ourselves agnostic atheists. Okay? So we don't believe in God, but we don't make the claim that there is no God. So
okay, so brother, my brother just asked me a question at the starting that do you believe on God or not? So the evidence regarding to the God, there are a lot of evidence, which are our religious books, either a book of Christianity, Bible, or another, books we have Islamic book like Quran. So do you have any kind of these books which are, similar like these books?
you mean
These books are also, I'm saying like these books are also, a big fact or a big, what we call is like a proof of existence of gods.
These aren't
Like
proofs. These are claims written down. Okay, you're familiar with Superman, right? And I don't want to be offensive here, but it's all fiction, just like any other fiction. Just because someone writes something down in a book, that doesn't demonstrate it to actually be true. And I am much more convinced, I'm much more concerned with what is actually true in life, not just what stories sound the best.
There you go. Quick,
okay,
I'm sorry.
There you go,
guys.
Guys. Yeah, you're on.
Did you read one time Quran in your whole life, like with translation?
Say that again.
I said to you, like, did you read a one-time Quran with translation in your own, mother tongue language?
No,
a book of brother, please, I'm suggesting you, like, I'm not a pro-Muslim or a pro-religious person. I'm a normal human being. I just, join this free for talk to improving my English communication skills. That's why. But I am suggesting you that please one time read the Quran with translation, and then think about these all different realities.
We have taken a look at the Quran. We've already taken a good look at it. It's pathetic, like every other holy book. The Bible's pathetic. The Gospel's pathetic. The Quran is pathetic.
Okay, brother, it's your belief, but as
Muhammad,
I'm really thankful to God. Okay, okay, yes. I respect you, brother. Yes,
Muhammad.
brother.
Don't you realize that humanity has been around for tens of thousands of years? Tens of thousands. Your religion is only a few thousand years old. It's just a story. It's not the beginning. It's just a story along the way. Everybody has good intentions. I know your intentions are good, but that doesn't mean you have anything in terms of God or religion or anything else. You
Okay,
don't.
brother, I
You have a
admitted. I
story. You have a
admitted. I
story from a few
okay.
thousand years ago. That's all.
Okay, brother, I admit it, but I knew that our religion just started 14 years ago, 1400 years ago. But
Okay.
the book which we have, or the knowledge which transferred through, our
No, no, I don't
elders.
buy all that. I don't buy all. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
okay,
Muhammad.
so it's, yeah,
You have to.
buddy,
You
I
have to be
respect
able to
your
look.
opinion.
You have to be able to look at what is, and then you have to be able to recognize what is.
Brother.
You can't just
Yes,
look at
brother.
it and gloss over it. You have to look at it and recognize it. It's a story along the way. Humanity's been here long before you guys were ever a word in English or Arabic. All right? Humanity's
Okay, brother, as you tell, like you are an atheist, so it's your belief, personal belief that God is not existing. So whenever you're thinking in a that same way. So, what I call it, but I respect your opinion, brother. It's self belief. Everyone believes in a different way, so it's everyone choice. So we are not here to push anyone to believe in a different way or something else. But what I consider is like, according to this question, while I was joining this conversation, so I just give my point of view or my answer regarding to these questions, that I believe on God and why I'm believing, because of this man book, and because of the religious continuously, because of the continuous coming proofs, or these all things give me a reason to believe on God. So that's
Yeah,
why I believe on God. And also I grew up in a Muslim home, so that's why it's also a bigger factor, I think, also, which influences my way of thinking,
that's the main
which
reason, Muhammad. Why you're a Muslim? Why you believe in a God? Because you were born in a Muslim family. That's the best
I
reason
just
for you being a Muslim. And
I was just going
the
to
other
say,
things that you
Muhammad, you need to
mentioned
calm down a
earlier,
little bit,
none
okay?
of
You
them
need to
make
just
sense.
listen a little bit,
Because there are
okay?
religions, therefore there must be a
You're
God, is a
telling
bad
us that all
logic.
this is
It's very
true,
bad
and you're
reasoning.
not giving
It
us a
doesn't make any sense.
shred of
And you didn't give
evidence, and you're
anything so
claiming
far
that
for us to think that, oh, wait a second, maybe there's a God. So, and yeah, the other friends, they don't know about Quran that much, but I know the Quran, Muhammad. I know Quran better than you know, and I don't think it proves any God. It only claims a God. That doesn't mean it's proving a God.
Okay, brother, it's okay. It's up to you, but I'm sorry, my belief is really different, and it's anyone have a choice. So he's believing in a different way, but although what we'll say, that's how world is, moving in that way. Peoples are, diverse, so everyone is believing in a different way. So whatever, I'm thankful to God that I'm Muslim, because it gives me a different level of satisfaction. While I'm thinking that I'm Muslim, it gives me a satisfaction, and it also gives me a hope of another life after this life. So that's why, if these all things were wrong, then there is also my life. I feel good about my life, that with hope I'm going with the throughout this journey with hope.
False,
So
Muhammad. That's not true.
that-
If
it's
there
okay,
is,
it's your opinion,
if
and it's
there is,
also my.
if there is another religion which is true, that you realize after you die, let's say, you're not gonna enjoy your beliefs anymore. You will say, oh fuck, wow, yeah, some people, they warned me about, yeah, I just believe because I was born in a family, I didn't care about logic, reasoning, evidence, and now it's a different religion and they're gonna punish me, and you're not gonna say, oh, I like this. You're not gonna say that. And yes, you feel good. People feel good about their beliefs. We understand that, Muhammad. And atheist people are also good because they don't believe in something that they don't have good evidence. And they're happy with that. We understand that. But anyway, I think we should end this because he's technically saying that, hey, I was born in a Muslim family and I feel good about it. That's why I believe in God. Yeah. And we got the answer. And we also said, hey, we care whether there is a God or not. Because you feel good, that doesn't mean there is a God. We made our statements also, and I think there's nothing more to talk about this.
Well, that's the important thing. It's always trying to feel good. That's always the main thing.
That's know what, I just want to chime in before we get off. That I think that's a little detestable. It just irks me a little bit to trade to trade critical thought, to trade whatever to actually true just because it satisfies you and makes you feel good.
But that will always be the strongest motivation. The way you feel is always going to be the strongest motivation. I'm
more concerned about what's actually real.
Yeah, no, I get that. Everybody gets that. Everybody gets that. I'm just telling you what's the most impactful thing on a human being's consideration. It's the way they feel.
Yeah,
that's the most important thing.